MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Suzuki is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Steele will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Brian Reynolds is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Brian Reynolds is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average with 19 homers and 60 runs batted in. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucs. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He went deep in the contest last night.
Ke'Bryan Hayes
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
batting fourth, the first baseman, Connor Jones.
Set to get his day started, Connor Jones, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnhart is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Johan Oviedo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Chopper to short, reined in, and that's the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1.
Call that in.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Suzuki. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Swing and a miss, 3-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bellinger hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265, 31 homers, and 76 driven in. One and 0. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 32 now for the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And Duhar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Here's Miguel Andujar now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Andujar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Number 14.
Ready now, Castro, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ball 1. Andujar aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
That is set. The second baseman, Marcano.
For the first pitch, a check at first. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Swanson is there, 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 55, Jason Delay.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Delay. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Two, here it is. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Long run, but he gets there to track. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3-1.
Popped him up. Delay shading to his right. 1 down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Andrew McCutchen. You want to reach superstar status, you finish high in MVP races, you hit homers in the gaps, and you have a way of playing gold glove defense, and that's what Andrew has done pretty much his entire career.
Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Madrigal, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Justin Steele stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the 3rd. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Brian Reynolds is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Connor Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2-0 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
High and deep to right center. After it is McCutcheon. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Fouled away. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Suzuki stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So digging in now, Castro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Now batting, Tucupita Marcano. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Jason DeLay.
In now, Jason DeLay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip.
Runner!
He's running. pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Pittsburgh. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johan Oviedo. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Brian Reynolds. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Sinker misses, ball 4. Digging in once again, Ke'Bryan Hayes earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1. Ball.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nick Madrigal stands in as he looks at a called strike. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Connor Jones. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. pulls this one in the air out to left. Happ comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Swanson scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, number 14.
Now at the plate, Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes the count. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. Johan Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Pirates, number 46, Johan Ramirez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The tag gets 1 on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, Suzuki.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 3-1 now. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. On the season, Bellinger begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 3-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Patrick Wisdom will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the seventh. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason DeLay.
Digging in, Jason DeLay, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Carlos Santana will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still.
And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The center fielder.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 71.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Popped him up. Swanson is there for it. And that's the third out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Jose Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. The next Cub up, Nick Madrigal, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Trey Mancini will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Number 36, Trey Mancini.
And that misses ball one. In his career, Mancini comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. But he bluffs the go, and he'll stay at second here with one away.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch.
Ball back outside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Estrada is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. At the plate, Brian Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip, and he gets ahead 0-1. Reynolds was born in Maryland. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball 1.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ke'Bryan Hayes is on deck. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 2, Connor.
Standing in now, Connor Jones. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Skied into very shallow right. Suzuki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. McCutcheon is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 35 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 35.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
All two.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I'm I think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 pitch. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Going back is the right fielder. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Nick Birdie comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 49.
Coming to the plate now, Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes.
One ball, one strike. Two balls, one strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Ready for another shot now. Tucupita Marcano. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in on the first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 55, Jason Delay.
Now in the box, Jason Delay. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
7-1 the final today. The Chicago Cubs hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Justin Steele earns his team-leading 11th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.